Hey there, this is Michelle Pesco-Solito, and I want to do a quick video for you today on why you should not respond or defend yourself to things that you see on Facebook that are related to you. Alright, so why should you not respond or defend yourself when you see comments that you disagree with and that are maybe related to you? Let me tell you what happened to me just recently. There was a thread going on from a gentleman that I have no idea who he is, and he was talking about something about Facebook PPC, not real sure exactly, something about scaling and stuff. All I know is I fell upon the thread because somebody in that thread tagged me and disagreed with his status update to state that's not true, Michelle did XYZ. So when I was tagged, I got notification by Facebook, and I went in there and I actually just read his status update, and I said, I said, really? With a question mark? I built it on $1 a day budget starting out. Well, immediately he came back, another gentleman came back, and it turned into a nasty little war. And what I discovered from this, and oh my gosh, slap myself on the wrist, I will never do this again or never make the mistake of it again. It didn't do any good. All it did was kind of raise my blood pressure a little, and I just deleted all my comments, blocked them completely, defriended one of them that I was already friends with, and it's done. And so my message to you here is I've learned from past experience. This was probably the third or fourth time this has happened, where somebody has come in and they have attacked something I've said in a status update, even in my own status update, and I have gone down and actually tried to correct what they were saying or disagree with them or maybe defend myself, and it turned into a pissing match on the thread. That's not what you want to happen. I'm not saying it's not okay, but you've got to think about the perception it projects out to the people that are reading that stuff. We as entrepreneurs need to be inspiring, and we need to be positive for everybody out there. Now, I don't mean lie to people. I mean, if you're having a bad day, you're having a bad day. Fine, don't show up on Facebook. But just always project a positive, inspiring message if you're truly in this industry to help people. Now, I should have probably gone to this person's page first to see who he was about before I even commented it. And what I did notice is a very common tactic or strategy that I see a lot of marketers make, where they take on the arguing role, where they're constantly attacking methods and entrepreneurs and gurus and leaders out there, marketing methods, strategies. They're just constantly taking the side of attack mode, controversial mode. His whole page was filled with just negativity, and it attracts negativity because all the responses from him gave him lots of attention, but it was all just negative comments, in his thread and agreeing with him. And to me, that's not what I want to surround myself with. I don't want to be one of those marketers that go and attack people to lift myself up, to make myself feel better. That's not the way you want to market. So my advice to you is, if you ever come across this like I did, and that's why I wanted to share this story with you, because it's finally been a couple of times that this has happened to me, and I've learned my lesson. What's that say? Never argue with an idiot, or they'll bring you down to their level and slap you with experience. That's exactly what happened to me. So don't do that, okay? If somebody tags you in a status update and you disagree with what they're saying, don't respond. Maybe send them a private message. Okay? If you see a status update that is about something or someone you know and you feel inclined to argue with them on it, my recommendation is don't do it. It's one status update out of millions of status updates on Facebook throughout the day that you can avoid and just pass on and move to something else. Bite your tongue, just move on. But again, if it's something directed right at you and you've been tagged in it, maybe send that person a personal message. In my opinion, I would just completely ignore it. I feel like I've done a case study on this now. And what I have determined is the best thing to do is just ignore it, delete it, get it out of, meaning delete the person. You can't delete their comment or their status update if it's on their page. Just remove yourself. Just remove yourself from it, because what you don't want is to surround yourself with negativity, because one little negativity seed, one seed of doubt or whatever in your mind can take over very quickly, and I certainly don't want that to happen to you. So I hope that you got value in this message. If you did, be sure to comment on it, share it, like it, let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you, and I am about to head out and do a webinar for My Lead System Pro. Of course, if you're watching this video after Wednesday, August 7th, then it's going to have to be a recording for you. But I'm off now. I hope you have a fabulous day. Keep inspiring people. Keep the positive thoughts out there, and I appreciate every single one of you. Bye-bye.